Welcome back to MSI 2024. We are here for the Game 2 Champion Select, powered by Omen and HyperX. And we are straight on into it. Estral have picked the blue side, T1 on the red side, Senna, TF, Varus banned away, and Nico, Sejuani, and Vi banned away by T1. And immediately it's Ashe locked in for Estral.
Going with the Ashe early when lane swaps are available. We'll see about this one. Guma's going to go right back onto that Kalista, though, and enable Keria again.
Is it just the same comp? You just play the same thing?
I mean, it is right now.
T1, yeah.
It is right now.
So, with the Ashe locked in, Estral can, of course, look towards an AD carry of their own. You can play AD carry Ashe, not too commonly seen. Instead, for a second, we thought it was going to be the Fiddlesticks. Briar also being hovered. I doubt Estral will pick that up, but who knows? They might be trying to bring something a bit spicy out of the bag. Instead, Hostek Diodo will lock in the Draven.
Do it again. But say, hey, lane against us. No swappy swaps.
Yeah, type in all chat. Get the Korean translator out very quickly. And just
come on, standard lanes or scared. Like, what? Fight standard into the Ashe Draven lane.
Oh, and Lisa in there for Jose Diodo as the final pick. So Oner will be on something new, at least. I wonder if T1 will look to support here instead of jungle. Or, you know, you can pick jungle in. You have a slew of different things that Keria can play in this bot lane.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already also thinking about if they are going to try the lane swap again, like, are we actually going to get the invade for the lane swap wards this time? Ooh, the Rumble, though.
Is
Rumble
it support?
Yeah, it definitely could be support.
Can, of course, go to top lane for Zeus as well. We'll see where T1 go with this next stage of bans. Estral could focus up on banning out Oner, with having already locked in their jungle. And T1 could also get rid of some mid laners if they want to pinch Cody's pool a little bit.
I mean, I think that might be advisable. Cody was tough to deal with.
Yeah. It was a bit of a challenge.
The Ahri is still up for him as well, but they choose to take out the Talia instead. Interesting, the Nocturne ban coming away. I mean, it is such a good pairing with the Orianna, but it's always kind of annoying for Ashe as well.
Yeah, it really can be. Just, especially if you're a squishy AD carry as well, you just get locked down so easily, and you're support in this case, so you don't even have too much damage to back it up. Jarvan banned. T1, are they going to show their hand? Are they going to show us that this Rumble is going to support the Cassante? A possibility. There it is, locked in. And Estral now have to pick top lane and their mid.
All right, Keria on his support Rumble again. Let's see what Estral round it out with. I don't think we'll get another Yone, but
who knows?
Maybe this time around they actually get their lanes.
And you could pick Sion and just go for the lane swap. Obviously, Aatrox can kind of survive a lane swap as well. It's not the best.
Nah, you're not saying I'm not budging on that one.
I'm trying to find the hope, Kobe, okay? I'm looking for it.
Nah, I'm not buying that. No Aatrox lane swap champ for me. No, thank you. Would definitely have to have been a Sion or Zach or something. But at least we get Cody back on the Ahri. Definitely super comfortable champ for him. So let's see it. I just want to see some regular lanes this time around. Come on, give it to him. Give it to him. All right. Now, Mr. Oner, what will it be? Viego.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, they do have a lot of dueling options here for him. So.
And you have great burst potential as well. Shockwave into Heartbreaker gives you that reset basically immediately. You have the Equalizer on top of that just to chunk out anyone. Ashe low mobility, Draven low mobility. It's a very difficult time for the Estral esports bot lane.
All right, let's have a good clean game here, everybody. T1 up 1-0 so far in the series. Series point for them. Again, not an elimination match though.
No. So winner of this plays up against FlyQuest in a couple of days' time. Loser of this plays up against PSG and a couple of days' time as well. Expectations, obviously, are that it will be T1 versus FlyQuest. But we'll see if Estral have something else to say about it in Game 2 of this series. T1, although it was messy, it was dominant in Game 1. It never really looked like Estral had a handle on the game. It always seems to be that they were getting moved around the map a little bit too effectively by T1. They were getting outmaneuvered, you could say.
Definitely could say that. Let's see about the bounce back here. Draven plus the Ashe, the double Hell of Blades, the power here. T1, as they come out of the fountain, we'll see about their movement, see if it does give away another Swapperoni, or if we actually fight this one, because they definitely are capable of just doing some standard ones this time around. Would actually like to see it. The Keria, Kalista, Rumble straight up lane phase. Astralis come out of base straight to another attempt here with all 5 members going bottom.
Estral looking for Gumayusi, but he's just covering in the river. It feels like T1 don't really, well, in this series at least, haven't just run down the lane. They run close to the lane and cover through the river.
Yeah.
And so no one will be spotted as of yet. Keria was stepping in, looking to place a ward. It seems like Faker will put his ball in and see that no one from Estral is awaiting in the jungle yet. Resets come out.
Yeah.
And yeah, looks like it's going to be standard lanes. Not anymore. There's Guma pathing up through river.
Minions have spawned.
Not so standard after all. We get the recalls going off for Zeus as well. All right. They're going to get it too.
Yeah.
On the delayed timing here. Yep, they're going to get it for sure. Okay, well, too bad we don't get to see this Draven Ashe double Hell of Blades get to flex their full might, and it is going to be another attempt for Estral here, but this time around, see if they can you know, make use of some early turret plate money down there on bottom side. Again, Aatrox isn't that great in these lane swaps either, no. So that's why we're in Champ Select. We're starting to get a little worried already, but it is also going to be a little bit delayed again for Zove. I guess he's going to take his same pathway through mid lane and go for another gank at Faker. I actually don't think it's good to leech experience from your mid laner, even if it is to get a level 2, but maybe this...
Oh. Cody has 2. So if they're looking for it, Faker flash him! Faker, though, still has a flash of his own. So if they're looking for the Q3, flasher in, chase flash! And Faker will fall for first blood for Estral.
All right, they've improved on the previous game already. They got it. They didn't stick around and waste any extra time this one either, because Aatrox is so good with the level 1. Having his 3 Qs ready to go, and Zove, he was expecting that flash, immediately dialed in. Now Jose plus Zove looking at Zeus here under tower.
Can Zeus survive? Underneath the tower, Ackerman tanking it up first. The Pathmaker out, Zeus down to 150 HP now, 100, Jose gets it, and they get the hell out.
So good there from Jose too. Uses flash plus ward hop to make sure he doesn't take that extra tower shot. They get the kill, they get him out, they get the repeat.
They're gonna go for it again, Zove can tank it. He'll take the tower aggro. Jose dashes in with the safeguard. Snacker gets a auto attack down. Cody flash in from Keria with the ignite. Faker still takes it. Zeus under the tower with the Pathmaker will lock up 1. Zove tanks the tower and gets out.
They got it again, yeah, they got it again, and they don't drop anyone in the second dive either. They continue to rack up these turret plates. All these minions now dying here too. Zeus used everything, teleport, ghost, getting back in there. But as you mentioned here, when you saw it on the camera move towards mid, Keria went to go punish, and they got one back on Cody. So we'll see, okay, this is actually the first one. So this time around, they weren't messing around. Cody goes in, he gets his strong flash. And then the cool one here, as Zove knows, the flash is coming.
Really nice flash from Zove.
Nice from him. When you're expecting the exact move that your opponent is going to make, it makes those plays just look so crisp there. But nicely, yeah, nicely done from them. Here's the second one. That was the support answer of it. Keria flashing in, getting that extra auto damage to make sure it finishes him off. Still, though, retaining their gold lead here. Estral out of the early stages.
The problem is, Zove is still level 1. Yeah, he's still level 1. He hasn't got a single minion. Yes, he got 3 assists, but he didn't TP up to the top lane after the sequence in bot because Oner was on the top side. So now Zeus is level 4. And even though he's died twice, Zeus is in such a commanding position in this lane. Every level about 600 gold worth of stats. And also, you know, you have more than one ability if you're more than level 1. So it's going to be very difficult for Zove.
You can't point to the... never mind.
Where were you going with that?
You can point at the top of the scoreboard and be like, look, we have a gold lead.
Yeah, true.
And you could point at the total gold graph over here.
But while you're pointing, Zeus is smacking your head in with a couple of Intofos.
Yeah.
Jose Deodo on his way across. If they can kill Zove here, the wave crashing to the tower. Oner coming to the side. Jose Deodo joins the fray just to try and let Zove farm up this wave.
Yeah, critical cover here from Jose. Able to make sure Aatrox is able to get some experience. Looks right
Jose's going to tank her.
Yeah.
Only tanks 1 shot though.
Yeah, it's Cassante with the 2-level lead, so.
Where's your faith in Estral?
My faith is in experience.
True.
I kind of want to get a look at the top side as well with the duos matching right back up because never mind though. Oner's right back on bottom side. They still have the control ward here too.
Zove uses the Q3. Oh, steps past the wave hit. Oner can still look.
Oh man, if this knockback hits.
It does not. Oner's still waiting.
Okay.
Grub started by Jose Deodo. Oner now sneaking his way around. Zove going in for Zeus. There's the ghost pop. Zove's going to go up towards the top side. No ghost, no flash for him. Trades back with Zeus. As Conqueror stacking up. Only 6 stacks so far, and I'm pretty sure Zove is dead. Yes, he is. Oner slaps him down and gets his first kill of the game.
Yeah, and that's going to be more minions dying at the tower. Oner doing a very good job applying that jungle pressure on bottom side, getting back down there. Really squeezing that weak point out of the lane swap. And they know top side, Void Grubs, that's fine.
Yep.
Give those up. The first 3, no problem for them. Oner really makes his presence felt, exacerbating the issue there with the 1 versus 1. Zeus now 2 levels again. Going to be his level lead over the Aatrox, so watch out for that ultimate. And Oner picks up the dragon on the opposite side as well and answer after those Void Grubs. So T1 pretty happy with that, but now we've got the built-up wave here on bottom side, and Jose's coming out of base back to his red quadrant as well. So maybe Jose can get his level 6 here for Lee Sin and look for a play.
He's going to go over towards that red buff, as you say. Still a 100 gold lead for Estral. Snacker.
Scoreboard, baby.
Snacker has a 200 gold lead himself. Keria now has the Ignite back up alongside the Flash, and you see the damage that Rumble can do alongside Guma. With the lethality stacking up. He is in a pretty strong spot. 3 points in queue right now, while Cody gets the charm in the mid lane, but Faker still has Flash, has Shockwave, and you don't want to overstep near the tower. In towards him. Level 6 for Guma means that he has the Fate's Call at his disposal if Keria does want to look for, a Flash Flame Spitter Ignite play.
Man, even the poke damage coming through here. Jose is here, and he is level 6, but the double control wards here from T1 and the huge chunk onto Ackerman.
Guma just looking for the tower here. To the plate, in fact, not the entire tower, obviously, at this point in the game. Jose Deodo is going to clear out these 2 control wards. I don't know where Oner is, which is why that ward goes around the wall, just in case Oner wanted to step forward. He's on the top side of the map, so. Second control ward defended by Keria and Gumayusi. They'll keep an ability to push in this bot lane, making sure they spot Jose Deodo on every rotation. And it was only a minute ago we were saying Estral were slightly in the lead. Now they're about 700 gold behind. It's with the lane pressure that Estral continue put down. Faker going to be able to just walk away from Jose Deodo and Cody.
All right, let's see if the crash as well. Pretty big chunks here down onto Cody. I think he's going to have to use his teleport.
Keria has Equalizer.
T1 are circling because Oner's on the way too.
Flash Flame Spell.
Keria has just been brutal this game. The Rumble ganks mid.
Just flash on cooldown at Cody every time.
And ignite.
Yeah, Faker took it personally that Cody had a pretty good game one. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Zove still not level 6 as Oner dives in, gets the kill, should be able to survive. Whirling Death going wide, but Oner steps back into it to make sure Cody doesn't get it. Spirit Rush forward by Cody, looking for Zeus. The charm dodged by the T1 top laner.
Honestly, kind of big though. So getting extra money here early on to the Draven, like Stacker getting his second kill, getting his Essence Reaver. This honestly is a decent position for Astral considering how the last game
100%.
went.
Yeah.
Way better for them here. Red buff as well off of that kill on Oner, so Snacker is massive right now.
Guma has flash and heal here. Snacker trying to trade in. Guma with the heal. There's the equalizer. Snacker ticking down. Oner on his way. Keria no flash, but he can land the harpoons. And it was good for a second, but the Flame Spitter doesn't care about your crystal arrows. 2 kills over to T1 once again on the bottom side.
Keria, Rumble is kind of running this game. T1, they're able to kite him back. Guma gets chunks, but just reels him right in. And once Keria makes the swap over, they finish. This one is, we know this one's going to continue to be brutal because of the early game and the experience denial there. So Aatrox did go down, but that was the key part there. That was starting to give a little bit of hope for the Astral side. Getting that kill for the Draven, of course.
Oh, Oner kicked back into the charm. That was gorgeous from Jose Diodo. Oner tries to trade in, but he doesn't have the health bar to do so. Cody takes the kill.
Nice. Honestly, let's see about the objective afterwards too here.
You can go for the blue buff 50 seconds before the Drake is up. Oner will be back up well in time for that. Equalizer not available to Keria. Oh, he's going to try and take this blue away, but Cody gets in with the charm, and Keria has a 150 gold bounty on his head. Jose Diodo will take it. Gumayusi now joins the fray, but isn't going to step too far forward. Faker getting in from the flank. Cody again with the charm. Jose Diodo already used Sonic Wave, though, so you can't really chase any further.
All right, big shutdown, and bottom side tower really low here, too. With Keria going down right there, they have no one else to help Guma.
Oner spotted as well with the Sonic Wave. Guma has the flash.
Tower's got to go down.
Oh, Guma caught, flashes, dash back, arrow hits, the tower goes down. Oner a level behind now. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Zeus 2 levels ahead, path makers, but Zove's going to keep it under the tower. Zove solos him!
Don't knock him under the tower! Zove's able to get it despite the level disadvantage. Astral fighting back here.
There's 300 gold in it. At 12.5 minutes, the Dragon, though, will be secured by T1. They just have too many health bars right now for Astral to fight against them. But Zofe getting back in the game. Jose Diodo 2-0-2. The LLA starting to look a little bit prettier here at MSI. Obviously, still a long way to go in this game, but even at 12.5 minutes, I'll take it.
They certainly will. The bounty killing off Keria in the jungle. Getting the kill with the tower assist there up on top side. That helps so much with the experience, plus being able to get him right back into the game. All right, the options are here. This one's going to be definitely more exciting than the previous one. See what they can do with it here. Void Grubs would be pretty good for later on in the game for some split push options for them here, because they do have a lot of pick options.
Yeah, I think it's Grubs into arrow top into chase, right? If Zeus uses his dash, you can look for the arrow, try and kill him off, get Zofe further back in the game. Instead, they're just going to go to mid.
Because if you're, especially when you're tracking the teleport timer, Faker still doesn't have his teleport, so they have a little window there before he gets it back. But Zeus took 1 tower shot there and then goes right back under. And with the chain on him, really nice job there. He's able to get the sweet spot into the chain. Under tower with the tower shots, and they're popping off.
And you can see what it means to the team, to the region.
Yeah, I mean, defending world champions. Really impressive stuff here to go this close at the international stage.
Ammo hits, but no real ability to close in on that. Jose Diodo does have a flank here. There's the equalizer. The Grubs helping out Astral here a little bit as Keria flashing forward. Looking forward, at least.
Yeah, Faker's teleport is back up. They waited out the cooldown. He's split pushing on bottom side. But Astral gonna try and push it forward even quicker here. If you get Rift Trailed with those 6 Void Grubs, empowered Void Might pushes, try and snowball some map control here, and then look for those picks that we're talking about. Ashe Arrow and Ahri. Definitely a way for them actually to have a win con in this game, and try and snowball to a victory there. Take out these outer towers, create that extra space for yourself. If Ackerman can nail a couple arrows and try and set themselves up, but teleports comes in from T1.
Yeah, it's a bit of a collapse here on Zofa. Is he going to be able to walk away from it? Trying to defend underneath the tower. Flashes first, dodges the shotgun counter TP now. But the tower's so low, this TP invested way too late.
Ow.
Kobe immediately slapped down by T1. The charm hits as well, the all-out pulls Zeus under the tower, but it's a double in the end for Oner. Zofe did a good job escaping, but then the TP kind of pulled him back in. He had to try and protect Cody. There's nothing he could do.
Yeah, those are the painful teleports where you're like, oh no!
I can't cancel it anymore. That was 8 years ago or whatever.
It's out of my hands, here we go! Jose, though, and Ackerman trying to at least defend their jungle camps here. Oner steals away the Gromp. They do at least grab their own blue, though, there for Jose and chase them off.
Well, at 12.5 minutes, Astral and T1 were even. We are now at 15, almost 16 minutes, so 3 minutes later.
Yeah.
It's not as even as it once was, Kobe.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely what people were expecting. T1 defending world champs coming in. Obviously, huge favorites, but arriving, that time on the stun from Oner was perfect on the teleport arrival there, so that's why Cody did not get to move a pixel. Immediately got deleted, and as you said, you know, sometimes that closeness with the teammates upon arrival led to another death as well. And T1 here, tournament.
Flash forward by Faker, he's looking for this. The shockwave misses again though, and Zofe gives him the thumbs up. Well, Arrow hits Guma, no cleanse. The chase goes in, flash charm, equalizer. They kill off Gumi, the shutdown goes over to Cody. Shaker down to half HP, but now the mid lane tower, the target for Estral, charm wide. Cody still dashing in, dashing out. Faker joins the team, no shockwave, remember, from that bot lane play.
Yeah, Ashe Arrow into Ahri, charm combination. They do get their pick, they do get their tower, but Zeus split pushing over on top side. Gets a little bit of a chunk here, and not going to dissuade T1 too much. They still have their decent lead, and Dragon arriving here pretty shortly. They did use Cody's flash as well to follow up on that play, so don't have to flash here for Dragon number 3. Oner also getting the early Scuttle Crab vision secured for themselves.
Snaka does have the Infinity Edge and Essence Reaver complete, though. He is ahead of Gumayusi in terms of itemization, and in gold, 1.2k the lead for him.
And 2-item power spike for Draven is the big one here. Get those really big crits coming through.
Zeus just dodging side to side, able to escape the Sonic Wave. And again, Rift Herald will go down and should be able to kill off this tower, especially with 6 grubs. I'd like to see if it's just mid lane push for the rest of Astral, or whether they're joining up on towards this top side. Looks like they are just going to keep pushing out mid.
Yeah, doing their best to open up the map, because again, they really do rely so much on getting some of these picks. They can get down these outer towers, more space to work with. On the run.
Equalizer can go down as well from Keria in a couple of seconds. Doesn't need it. Doesn't have it right now. Would have had it soon-ish, I'm sure. Yeah. As Keria takes his 3rd kill of the game.
Nice job there from Zeus, able to
predicts the dash, and then
nicely done. They get it again. So much of these early experience advantages, though. It's so painful.
Oh, arrow. Yeah, it's not going to hit. Enough vision for Zeus to have a long time to escape the clutches of the descending Astral team.
Yeah.
And yeah, now the bottom of your scoreboard looking very red for T1. Lead in top, lead in jungle, lead in mid, lead in support. Just only Snaka still the last stalwart for Astral. And currently being collapsed on by T1 as they look to open up the map. TP behind though. Keria does have that equalizer counter TP. Sophie was looking for something here, but they might just try and collapse onto Zeus. There's the charm, equalizer down, kick back on Zeus. He's under the tower, but he's so damn tanky right now. Even the whirling death won't live up to its name. Flash away by Guma into the Fate's call. Keria can look for the re-engage, instead just goes up towards top. They know this is a 4v5. They had the pressure in the side lane. Snacker looking for it, can't find it. Flash for flash as Faker continues to push in top.
Exactly. T1 make that call. Faker says, hey, I'm going to keep on pushing. Just avoid in mid lane. Don't get caught. And the reaction speed is there. Faker's able to push that one out. Orianna comes on over. And, of course, you know, you mentioned the AD carry lead for Estral. Well, the solo lane leads here for T1 have been on display for the majority of the game as well. And Faker constantly pushing out on the side wave here too, collecting the minions. Should be able to continue to use that. Zeus himself does get the outer tower there with the demolish proc, so further increasing it.
Sophie going to pop the World Ender here, trying to escape Spectral more for the stun. Sophie dashes across the wall, then flashes back. He burned Oner's flash, and that's a small victory. You got to take what you can get, right? They couldn't quite get out. Was it?
Yeah. All right, Keria though has got
everything missed.
Keria!
He's playing DDR while everyone else is playing League of Legends. Jose Diono still with the chase though. They'll get one. It was the charm going down onto Oner. And yeah, there we are.
In the end, they do chase down the kill on Keria despite Keria's really smooth movement.
Another charm onto Gumayusi. No flash on the AD carry. Gumayusi dashing around, but Jose gets the kick back onto Oner. It's two for Estral. They'll look for more, but Zeus pulls the all out across Ackerman. Pulled to his death. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Faker continues to push in the side lanes.
Yeah, Zeus not messing around here. He's going to be able to answer one right back. And Faker on the bottom side. Gosh, it's brutal what these solo laners have been doing to this Aatrox medic.
The guy's got 100 CS at 21 minutes. So he's had a struggle. He's had a few good moments. You know, he got the solo kill under top tower.
Yeah.
He jumped the wall, dashed, flash back, Oner heartbreak it in the wrong direction. You know, we take those.
Yeah. Who approved lane swaps, huh?
Yeah.
Here we go, though.
Freak.
Keria with his zigzag movements, able to dodge a few, but not enough. Chased down eventually there by Estral. And then we'll see the eventual turn again as well as Cody goes in for the charm onto Guma. Uses his last charge there to close the distance, and Jose with his Q landing finishes off that kill there. Ward hops and kicks Oner in, and you're just like, wow. Really, really nice stuff there with the momentum, but then just against the wall, Zeus is able to pinpoint with his ultimate the isolation and kill one back.
Estral have had some really good moments in these games. You know, some of their picks are good, the skirmishing can be solid. It's just the map movement has not been as clean as T1's. It is still only a 2,000 gold lead for T1, but bit by bit things are going in T1's favor. They have 3 Drakes. The next one's up in 20 seconds. It will be Mountain Soul for them. They've set up their vision line. They're extending it into Estral's jungle. And you could just do things like this. See the damage from the Zazaks and from the equalizer there out of Keria.
Yeah. And the other thing to look at as well, never mind, Cody.
Can't quite land the charm.
The other thing to look at, of course, you see this a lot too, when the minion numbers like this explode. Okay, went for the side one there, but not going to find it. And Faker wants to chase down the Aatrox again.
And poor Sophie. 1, 6, and 4. Hops the World Ender. Faker held the shockwave, did burn his flash to get away from the charm.
But you see this so often. When T1 has so much control of the map like this, and you're just like, massive discrepancies in the CS numbers across the board here. It's so hard to climb your way back from. Yeah. Even if you're able to keep kills and stuff like that close. That's
why it can feel you have to overload a lane to try and defend, while T1 are getting the XP on the other lanes, getting the CS on the other lanes, and some of your minions are just dying to a tower, getting pushed in. You're losing that extra bit of golden XP, and now you can see like bot wave, relatively neutral, top wave in favor of T1, and T1 have just started up the Baron, but the flash kick from Jose is enough to get Faker's stopwatch at least. Sophie's going to join the fight. Faker falling low, but he has a command shield for himself. Gumayusi down to half HP as well, another charm onto Oner as he heartbreakers over the wall and ends Cody's life. Another charm from Oner. He gets the double. He's looking for more as Ackerman has to flash away the Heartbreaker short, but it's a triple for Oner. One taken away by Keria. Oner chases forward, Heartbreakers in, dodges the Sonic Wave, lands the Spectral Maul, make it 4 for Oner as T1 clean up the fight with a clean ace.
The Quadra for Oner, having fun. T1, defending world champions, looking to wrap this one up 2-0.
A solid start for them. Signs of hope, signs of life, and a few laughs for Estral Esports, but in the end, it's T1 you're facing today. Equalizer on the base for the slow to stop Estral. Getting out as quickly. Cody dashing in there with the Spirit Rush. The Shockwave wide again. The charm on Keria. They'll get one. The Nexus towers fall. It's a reset central as the World Ender goes in for Zofe. They found 2 all out from Zeus. Zofe goes low. Ackerman trying to trade in as Oner steals away, but he can't do enough. Estral are not being defeated. At least right now, as they clean up T1 in their base. Ackerman with the chase. Cody can look for more. No flash for him.
How long can Faker delay? Because Baron is on the table here with objective bounties. Faker does a good job, though. He delays there. He's able to walk his way out. Pretty risky, but you kind of got to take risks. They're pinging Baron too.
Yeah,
They're man,
you think of it immediately, right? But you have to clear your base, make sure there's no wards there for a TP behind.
Yeah, maybe if they had actually been able to kill off Faker, then go for it and the true comeback, but not the case. Here's another look at it. This is where they chunked him super low. Did get the stasis out super early on. Oner, big Viego stuff over here though. Viego moment, goes over, kills off Cody, picks up his body, hits the charm, then lands for the reset as well. Like, this is what you want to see when you're trying to sell players on playing Viego.
Yeah.
That stuff right there, like, that was just beautiful stuff from Oner. Then at the Nexus turrets, they get the respawns in time here for Estral, chase them off, get a bunch of extra kills for the extra gold, get the shutdown, kill off Oner there, but they couldn't get Faker, but T1, they can get right back to the Baron, and now they're going to try and finish with that pushing buff.
Still a 5,000 gold lead for T1. They have the Mountain Sword as well. The arrow hits with the Heartbreaker out by Oner, as you say, well buffered to get over that wall before the chase could continue. Cody was on his way with the charm. T1 trying to escort in this super minion. Zofi's going to try and clear it out before they get in. T1 still pushing. Remember, no Nexus towers as well, so T1 don't even need the minions to end the game, as you usually would to avoid that backdoor bonus. World Ender out from Zofe, but yeah, I'm not sure he's ending any worlds today. Those wings going to be well and truly clipped by T1. Shockwave on Snacker pulls him back. The fountain healing not enough as T1 close in on the base. Ravenous for more bloodshed, it seems. They're not hitting the Nexus yet, but Estral only have Jose Diodo standing, and all he can do is watch as T1 claim the series 2-0.